have to submit to your own development. And if it takes you 6 years, so what? Where else are you going to be in 6 years? At least you know where you're going. At least you're moving towards that goal. I'm a break-even trader, Michael. I can't make any money. It's pissing me off. You know what I see? That's opportunity. Because if you're not losing money, you're consistently staying around the unchanged mark, you got what it takes. You have what it takes.
Adversities are always going to be there in anything you do. How you deal with them, how you think about them, how you give them power and authority over you, that's the deciding factor, whether you succeed or fail in overcoming them. But you can't hide from them. You can't pretend they don't exist. You fucking identify them, point them out, and say, your ass is out of here, motherfucker. You don't get to stay here no more. You attack it. This is one of the hardest things that you as a human being will ever endeavor to do. Because it's so easy to psych yourself out. I'm convinced that 80% of people that fail, they talk themselves into failure, either subconsciously or blatantly. Think about what you've done to yourself as a trader. If you've traded with live funds and you've blown that account or accounts, you can go right back to the moment where you knew at that moment, right before you did it, when you still had money in the account, the day that you did like 25, 30 trades, over leveraging, trying to fix something, trying to just do whatever, at some point, it became like you just wanted to end it all because it was too painful. Just click until I don't have any more money left. I don't have the discipline to do it right. I've already convinced myself that I'm never going to do this, so let's just blow the account and be done with it. So subconsciously what? Your mind tells your hand there's something to do. Push the button. But the chart's saying nothing about doing anything at all. You're never going to see a book written like that. But that's the stuff that goes on for real.
Yo! Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Thursday, right? Yeah, happy Thursday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Say what's up in the chat. Don't be shy. Hit the like button for your boy. That would be much appreciated, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Kosh Meat? Welcome, man. Appreciate it. What's up, Jamie, Nins, Big Head Reef, Jason, good morning. Victor, good morning. Muhammad, good morning. AO Oracle, good morning. Nika, Wolf Dubai, Prince CEO, James, Robin. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Thursday. Let's go ahead and jump into the charts here. A little bit of a late start to getting stream going this morning. Just wanted to double check and make sure that my PC was not going to have any issues today, boys. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, that we've figured it out. All right, nobody jinx it. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and jump into the charts. It is just a little over market open now. So let's go ahead and take a look at things. As far as the economic calendar is concerned, I got to change this. We had unemployment claims pre-market. We do not have any news coming up the rest of the morning, right? I believe, right? Yeah. So 10 a.m. news is tomorrow morning for Friday. But otherwise, we are all good on news the rest of the day. Now, looking at the handy dandy chart here, we did take out this short-term high. It's not a swing high here on the daily or the 4-hour. But we did finally take out that 721 buy side that we were looking at yesterday as a potential draw, and also the day before. But yeah, dude, yesterday was a weird day. I'm not going to lie. I did not end up taking anything all day. Obviously didn't take anything on stream and didn't take anything the rest of the day. You guys can kind of see yesterday's price action. We sold off early with that Microsoft headline. We SMT'd this low with ES right here. And then we basically just watched price kind of slowly chop back up in the morning. And then obviously it's just been really range bound up until this hour. We finally got this spike up above 721 on the NASDAQ. And we have more buy side at 830 if we want to keep continuing this move higher. As of right now, it looks like it's wicking after taking out that buy side level there. So we might see a retracement here. At least that's how it's looking at this current moment. So we'll keep monitoring this, but otherwise buy side level, next buy side on ES would be not till like 6,900. So we've got room to the upside. This is the our next buy side target here on these indices, as you guys can see. But let me know in the chat what your guys' bias is today. I have not looked at it just yet. Let's start scaling in here a little bit though. Yeah. Look at that retracement. Wow. Well, let's go full screen here. Delete all this. We don't need any of that. But yeah, I would just say, kind of just at first glance looking at this, just again, kind of just reacting to price. I mean, if all of this were to fail and we displace through here, I mean, shoot, boys, I don't hate the retracement all the way to this 414, the equal lows that were left from yesterday, as a potential draw either. Again, we have SMT at those lows though, so I just wonder if we need to, you know, if we even need to get back to that. We don't have any, I don't think we have anything here on the hourly. Yeah, there's no inefficiencies in here, so I don't think we would get held up by anything. If that is where price does want to indeed go. Not even 5 minutes into the open here. Look at this movement we're getting. Sheesh. Oops. Sheesh. All right. Hell yeah. What the Drake has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. First 5-minute candle of market open is already 150 points and going. 30 seconds left. But anyway. All right, looking at the poll in the chat, what are we, 68% bullish? Yeah, I don't wonder why we're dumping. 68% bullish? Yeah, now it all makes sense. Now it all makes sense. When in doubt, pull it out, I guess. Not to be confused with pull it out. Much different things. Kosh Meat says, I have live 8 accounts. Hope doing long with you, Tyler. Hope doing long with you? Congrats, man. Hope doing long with you too. Dude, I hope to do longs with you too. What's up, everybody? Good morning, Danny. Good morning, Robin. Paris, good morning. Paris is bearish today tall. Bearish today tall? Pardon me? What's up, MKP? Most watched creator on YouTube. Ooh, thanks, man. Heck yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, I suppose everybody's YouTube and Spotify raps are coming out, aren't they? Yeah, man, we've been pretty consistent this year with the streams. We've been streaming pretty much every day almost during the trading week, at least. Jeez, since when? Like July of 2024. That's a lot of streams, boys. That's a lot of streams. None of this PC's shitting the bed on me. This thing's just like, all right, man, give me a break. Harmon, yeah, I still got lightning fundeds that I'm trading right now currently. Yeah, I was gonna see if maybe I should trade some select plan evals kind of as well on the side. I don't know if I have to double check and see if that's something I can do or not, but yeah, this current set of lightning fundeds, I guess I can show you guys this current set of lightning fundeds that I'm on. The balance on these 5 is like 156.5. So I'm like $2,500 away per account from securing the 15K payout across these. So we'll see if we can get that done here in a short order or not. But yeah, that is what I'm trading currently. Also, boys, hopefully the latency is good. I did switch my stream settings down a little bit, so we're trading at 1080 60p instead of 1440. So hopefully the delay shouldn't be as bad now. It should be a little bit quicker. We'll try that out. Mess with all sorts of different settings. All sorts of different settings. Yesterday, trying to make sure I got my PC right where I need it to be, so we don't crash anymore. A new chart color? No, I don't think so. Does it look different? I didn't change anything on purpose. So it should be all the same. Why does my chart look different? Boys, this might just dump. We are 8 minutes into the open here. We have absolutely obliterated this. Let's go to the 1 minute. Our first presented fair value gap has already been traded into. Right here. Now you guys got me a little paranoid. Is my shit different? is my chart colors different? Now I'm kind of like, maybe they do look a little bit different. Everything looks a little bit lighter, actually, kind of. I don't know what I did, but it's not as bright. Oh, I thought it looked more bright. Like my greens look a little bit more minty, and my yellow doesn't look quite as yellow. But I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping out now. I don't know. It's a little washed out. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking now. Now that you guys mention it. Why is it like that? Maybe, hang on, actually. I think I might know why. I think I might know, actually. Hopefully this doesn't crash my stream. All right. Let me know if that's different. I had force SDR off, which it was on yesterday, so maybe that was part of it. That's better? No. How about that? I'm not a doctor, boys, but I'm starting to get a hang of this PC shit, maybe, hopefully. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Yeah, let's see. Where are we at here? Yeah, bro, I fucking hate seeing this shit, to be honest. I hate when it does this, because this is like... This is seek and destroy conditions generally, like, I feel like 9 times out of 10. Get this broadening formation. London takes out Asia high and low. New York takes out London high and low. Like, we're just megaphoning here. Megaphoning in the big 25. That's crazy work. But if I'm just ignoring that and I'm just trying to analyze like what's happening here on the slightly higher time frames, 15-minute, 30-minute, hourly, especially this 15-minute, right? Like I would view it, this 15 will close in 3 minutes. Depending on how this closes, I would kind of view it like this. Personally. Did retrace to 50%, retested New York midnight. Just want to see where these projections fall. 414 does align with -2. Megaphone Pro Max, yeah. Caught a 3R, done for the day. Congrats. No signal or what? Well, I see how it is. See how it is, man. Just coming in here bragging about your results. No signal for us. Tough. Absolutely tough. What time is it? We got 2 minutes till the 15-minute close. Don't you look at other watch lists like gold? Nope. Fuck gold. I started looking at gold. Everybody in the chat was like, "Dude, gold's way cleaner, way cleaner, way cleaner," and it's been in a range like the whole time. So no, I haven't looked at it in like a week, but like, dude, these are 4-hour candles, by the way. These are 4-hour candles, by the way. This is gold. This is what you boys are all hyped up about. This is what's got you rock hard. This right here. You tell me. I'm just asking. This is it. This is what you guys are getting on about. This is a 4-hour chart. Have fun. No thanks. Good luck though. Happy trading. Hope it goes well. I'll never fucking mention gold again. Thank you. We interrupt these messages to tell you to trade gold. Paris says, I been had got out, LMAO. I had got in around 9:13 a.m., got out at 9:33, 1 minute candle. I had took the short. Attaboy, Paris. 9:33. Hell yeah. Dude, you missed the 9:34 candle though? Well, what are we thinking, boys? It's kind of looking like we could flush. Oops, shit. Kind of looking like we could flush here. New 15-minute candle just opened up. I did the what's that thing called? So I did someone in the Discord said it yesterday. DDU drive. It's like a driver uninstaller. I did that last week. But I did it again yesterday. I had to find the driver. I had to find the exact driver that's Wasn't like the newest version, because the very newest version was causing my 4K monitor to like flicker in and out on my end. So I had to find the driver that was like right before the newest driver, where the OBS issues weren't in existence, but neither was the monitor glitch. So I had to uninstall the old drivers yesterday, reinstall that specific driver. It's like, I don't know if it's like the second or third newest, but I had to find the sweet spot. What's up, Allie? Juice says, I say during macro, we smoke these highs on the micro time frame and dump again. Yeah, if this does retrace back up, like come to these highs, bro, this is seek and destroy. This is a megaphone. Confirmed. I don't know. We're not really moving too much. I like that we retraced into this 5-minute gap. 50% we're holding. Oh, we're not like in a hurry though. We are not in much of a hurry. I mean, but yeah, just looking at the hourly and the 15, I mean, it looks good for continuation lower, hopefully. To me, that's how it looks, at least for now. Just not moving too much. Mr. Short by 2 points. Oh, Blake. That happens, though. That happens, Blake. Bro, the number of times I've been left behind by like a point or less on stream at that is probably, it should almost be studied, I think. I think the number of times that has happened. It's always those trades too where you're being like extra cautious, extra precise. You're like, I need this exact entry. Doesn't give it to you. And then it's just like the time where you're just like, you know what? I'm not going to be a dick for a tick. I'm just going to get in. And you kind of chase it a little bit. Those are the trades that always retraces right to that perfect precise entry. You know, it always flip-flops on you like that. You ever notice that? When you try to be perfect, it says, "Oh, you shouldn't have been perfect there. You should have just got in." And it's like when you just get in, it's just like, "Oh, you should have tried to be perfect." Funny how that works, ain't it? Tyler, do you think if you get brain freeze, it will cause an avalanche in your area? Badumts. Tyler, do you think if you get a brain freeze, it will cause an avalanche in your area? I don't think so. We don't really got mountains like that. But if we did, maybe, Lorenzo. Yeah, nothing here for right now, to be honest. Do a poll for the new Tradeify accounts. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. All right, before we end this poll off, just so everybody has a mental note, 62% bullish, 38% bearish is the final poll today for the tilt indicator. Yeah, it's good. It's a good idea here. Let's do. Yeah, let me know, boys and girls. What do you guys like more in the select? For those of you guys that snagged the select evaluation, trying that out, it's 40% off, by the way, until, what is it, the 4th today? Tomorrow. Tomorrow at midnight is when the 40% off launch offer ends. Just a heads up. But, yeah, what are you guys going with, flex or daily? I had a couple people message me yesterday, and they were, like, asking which one's better. And I was just like, I mean, it kind of depends on, it's like there really isn't, it's like not better either or. It kind of just depends on what you want. Like, they're both good. The way that I kind of view it, though, is it's like if you're looking for quick, I kind of view it like the daily payout option is quick money. I mean, you can make big money too, but I feel like if you're prioritizing bigger payouts, maybe go flex. If you're prioritizing quicker payouts, then maybe go daily. But that doesn't mean that, like, you can't, like, bro, if you're on the 150K, daily, like a daily payout could be up to $2,500. I mean, that's pretty fucking good. Right? But then after 5 successful payouts, you're getting moved to live. So that's the other element potentially to that. Like if you're on the 150Ks and you get 5, let's say you had 5 days in a row where you're just, you know what I'm saying? Just smacking it. Wouldn't that be sick? No consistency rule on either one, which is nice. Took a break from trading, went to Korea, bought a house, moved across the country, and finally got my Wi-Fi and house all settled in. Nice, Blake. Yo, by the way, is Jacob Fowler in the chat? Was it Jacob Fowler yesterday was saying that he just got out of jail? I don't know. Did he ever say what he did, or was it hush hush? Can anybody remind me? That I know that was probably like right when my stream crashed. Coincidence? Oh God. He got out of jail and my stream crashed. My stream crashes. Uh-oh. Maybe he's a hacker, boys. He said to look it up. Oh. No, I ain't gonna do all that. I'm gonna get mine today since YouTube thinks I'm obsessed with Tyler. Oh, YouTube doesn't think, Nika. That's the thing about YouTube. It doesn't think. It knows. It knows. Nika, just admit it. You know what I mean? Hey. Nika. Couple things. First.
Nice.
And. And last but not least.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
Worth it. You know what I mean? I'm honored. Oh, sorry. Last thing, actually. Yeah. Now we've got our bases covered. Aw, Sam. Thank you, Sam. I would not give myself that title. But hopefully we can get there someday. Looks like True December action has started. Don't say that. We need a Merry Christmas. We need a Merry Christmas. I just ordered up a nice little Santa hat for stream, boys. I was going to go full-blown Santa hat and beard. I was going to like deck out my office here with like some Christmas props and whatever, but then I'm like, fuck that. What's up, Kev? Good to see you, man. Baited us those. Yeah, I know. Dude, yesterday, it's just like, I mean, let me know if you guys were thinking the same thing. Obviously, we kind of were talking about this, you know, overnight trading, London, manipulating both sides of Asia. So far this morning, we've manipulated both sides of London. I mean, is that what you guys see as well? Like, you guys see this potential? Like, to me, it's like if we don't, it should go lower. If we're going to get expansion, that is. If we're going to see distribution, if this is going to be accumulation, manipulation, distribution, it should be to the downside, in my opinion, just based off of how this is all kind of formed. And if we don't get that, like, then this is what we're up against, right? It's just, which you can trade it. It's just not my ideal condition. I don't like trying to trade seek and destroy. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm forced to, I guess I can give it my darndest effort, but I don't prefer it, you know? Yeah, obviously SMT'd this recent low with ES. Yeah, they're crazy, boys. I mean, we just literally, like, I guess we had red folder Monday. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday were good. And then the mornings at least. I don't know. I think if the morning is chopped today, then I think the afternoon would be better today. I would think, just because it's not like we had a big manipulation move like we had yesterday. So we'll see. We're just not going to count our chickens before the eggs hatch. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let price come to us. All right. And we're going to strike if it is deemed necessary. If it's not necessary, boys and girls, listen, we've been far too disciplined and patient to lose our discipline and patience now. This is what the market makers want. They want you to feel restless, anxious, antsy. That's what they're trying to do. Do you understand? Don't you see it? Open your eyes. Don't you get it? That's what they want. They want you sitting there like, I gotta put something on. Fuck this. That's what they want, okay? Don't fall for it. Let it be obvious and then strike. All right? I believe in you. Everybody hands in. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3, team. Oh. Go, fight, win. There we go. New lows. Here we go. See, you just needed a little pep talk. A little pep talk in the macro here. See, sometimes you just got to give the market some encouragement. Encouragement, yes. Just took out, well, actually the new hour hasn't opened yet. New hour opens up here in 2 minutes. I was about to say we just took out the previous hourly low, but we did not do that. Am I bullish? I don't, I'm not really sure what I am right now, if I'm being honest. I think I'm bearish actually, but I'm not like sold on this sell-off. No pun intended. I'm not sold on the sell-off. I just feel like based on how everything is kind of formed up to this point, that's what we should see. As of right now, best entry would have been this 5-minute gap after taking out this high in this 50% retracement of this range, which would have been around 935 to 940, so pretty early. But yeah, we're not like, we'll see what we do with this low here. New hour is about to open up. Yes, Lorenzo, I do remember. Somebody in the Discord yesterday, or was that 2 days ago now, made these thumbnails. Look at them. Look at these. I was just like, yo, because Gaz posted these, and I was like, these actually aren't bad. These are kind of like, nice little switch up. These are pretty clean. Kind of like a standard YouTube thumbnail that you would maybe see. And then I'm like, yo, make me some thumbnails, 20 bucks if I use it. And then I get these things. Look at this. Guys. What did I aged 50 years overnight. Guy puts me on a thumbnail, all of a sudden I'm fucking 49. I said, why does my face look like I just 69 to power outlet? I mean, look at this thing. It looks like I just got, it's like Iron Man just decided to skull fuck me. And now I'm short circuiting. Sorry, too far. Yeah, boys and girls, if you haven't figured it out by now, the stream sometimes is not exactly PG-13. So do not, caution, if you got kids sitting next to you, maybe tell them to go sit, maybe give them an iPad and tell them to sit in the other room and watch like Mr. Beast or something. Just you've been, you've been forewarned. All right, guys, new hour opened up. We did just trade up into this recent fair value gap. Guys, I'm just not like super confident in like the way that this looks currently is really what it comes down to. Like if you're really confident in shorts, this is probably your setup, to be honest. New hour, power of 3, but I don't know, guys. I'm just not head over heels for this right now. How am I supposed to? Oh, okay. Well, just, hey, listen. Every once in a while, I just get like an angry mom messages me. It's just like, that was, you know, pretty inappropriate. My kids were in the room listening to me. I was like, okay. Sorry, I said the F word and your child heard it for the first time. Sit him down. Let me teach him some more words. No. I mean, Nika was watching streams while, you know, pregnant, and she actually said that thanks to my streams, her child came out cursing and swearing at NASDAQ. I just said, yeah, makes sense. Like, if we create this inversion, is this play to the, you know, back towards premium of this range a good play? Got to do with some displacement though. We can't just have this little choppy, slow action. I don't like it then. Taken in's been shorting since pre-market. Attaboy Taken in. Are you still shorting is the question. I think it looks good based on the hourly and the 15 for lower. We did leave behind a pretty nice sized 15-minute bearish gap and BPR. That perhaps price could trade back for. Another reason that this would be a little bit more risque, perhaps, but 423 is the short target for you. 423. Yeah, I got 414 marked. What's is there something at 423? Oh, I just have this. You must have this higher up low. 421 and a half. Shri, I already saw your comment, man. I saw you caught a 3R short at open. I did see your comment. I said congratulations. I don't know if you must have missed that part. I did say congratulations. December PA's shit. I just wouldn't go that far yet. I like the first 2 days were good. This is only day 4, so it's still early. I don't think it's been shit. I will say yesterday was not great, but just one day. It's just one day. Yeah, Shri, let us hold like a couple bucks or something. It's tough times over here. I'm thinking to short, but I don't. Yeah, don't know. Stop. Here's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm just worried. Like, this is why I'm asking. I'm wondering if this. I'm wondering if this long would be a decent opportunity, only because I think we at least should pull back into like this 15-minute before continuation sell-off. And yeah, if this is a little megaphone pattern, I think we could potentially see us trade eventually back to these highs. And I'm not even saying that I would look to target these highs necessarily. I think the low-hanging fruit would be just targeting something internally here, like this high here. You know, go break even and see if we get a retracement back up into like this OB, and then that'd be the trade. But obviously this keeps holding, so we don't have to worry about it for now. because this would potentially be an inversion. We'll have a breaker here. But yeah, they would only look like this. You know what I mean? It would only look like basically taking it up to like this high here or towards this high. Yeah, but this is what I don't want to see. Like, I don't want to see us like just barely close and inverse this gap. Like, to me, that's what I want to avoid. I'll zoom in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We just like inverse the gap by like a tick. Like, that's not good enough. Yeah, everything does kind of look washed out on my chart now, don't it? What the fuck did I do? No, I'm not in this. I'm flat. I am flat. Well, I'm flat on the chart. I'm not flat everywhere, though. Dump truck in the back, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. You got a dumpy. Sorry. OBS is causing it. You're having the same issue? Yeah, nothing looks washed out on my other monitors. It's just this 4K monitor, bro. Driver updates. What can I say? PC problems. I was definitely doing some research yesterday on Mac Studios because I'm this close, boys. I'm this close to selling this PC and just going to a Mac Studio. I'm quite close, I'm not gonna lie. Anybody in the chat want to buy a PC? I'm doing a great job selling it. Nothing but issues. But I'm also like kind of incompetent. So that's you know what I mean, part of it's probably on me. Maybe I'm just not meant for a PC, you know what I mean? I don't mind that. I may very well give this a stab. Something like that. I'm going to put a buy limit on here, chat. I'm going to see if we can get this trade up to this high. Break even will be this 15-minute FEG. If we immediately reclaim this gap, I'm just out. This could be the wick forming on the hourly, and then we see another trade down. Yeah. If we close back below the gap, I'm just going to hop out. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. Killing it. Wrong idea. This hourly candle might just flip now. Killing it there, minus 300. Did not want to see that. That was a quick one. But yeah, anybody want to buy a PC or no? No. Name my price. Oh, I bought it for like 3K. It's like 6 months old. Maybe I do like an auction. Maybe I should do like an auction. Figure out who's willing to pay the most for it. I mean, let me check actually. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the receipts. Okay, so I paid. Oh, never mind. I was trying to scam you, I guess. I paid $2,500 for it. The overall bill was $3K after I got some other stuff. $2,500 I paid for it. It's a Power Spec G752. Is a pre-built Asus computer. It's got the 5070. What is it? Yeah, the GeForce 5070 Ti. Let's see what other specs I can give you. Is there a way that I could just like pull up the specs like from my? There's got to be a way I could just pull it up, right? The RTX 6.7, I think. Are you fucking with me? About my PC? Pfft, that easy, huh? All right, yeah, processor, AMD Ryzen 7 9800 X3D 8-core processor, installed RAM 32 gigabytes. Taken in, made it sound like that's not very good in the chat. Fucking over my head. Yeah, so there you go. That is 1 terabyte. Wait, 1.82 terabyte storage. There you go. Somebody come get it. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her. She's stealing all the liquor. Somebody come get her. No, it is strong enough. It's like, I'm just like apparently a retard when it comes to drivers and any like PC technical issues. It's like, it's honestly probably not the PC's fault. I'm probably just incompetent. That's probably the honest answer. You know, but I don't have to worry about being incompetent on a Mac. It's like incompetent. It's like made for incompetent people. You know what I'm saying? Like there's genuinely not actually something wrong with the PC. I'm just not the smartest person. That's kind of what it is. You know what we call that, chat? We call that accountability. And that's a beautiful thing. And that is a beautiful thing. I mean, like realistically, I would probably list it. If I get the Mac, I'll probably just list it for like 2K and see if people bite. Dude, it's only 6 months old. Let's see here. Yeah, it's literally 6-7 months old. 6-7 months old. 2K too much? Yeah, but somebody might buy it. I'd probably be willing to sell it for like 1,500 though. Like if I had a buddy that was like, "Yo, I'll give you 1,500 for it right now, cash," I'd be like, "Take it, fucking take it, get it out of my sight." Tell you what, I'll even throw in the keyboard and maybe even the mouse too. Yeah, fuck it. Along with the one that came with it. But this is like one of those cool little nerdy white nerdy keyboards. You know what I mean? I call it the pride flag keyboard. Well, is this gonna retrace? This is shit action, guys. This is shit. I did attempt a one long here. I closed it as soon as it literally in the next candle essentially invalidated the trade. Yeah. We'll see if it wants to give this move back up finally, though. I'm not going to replay it. This action can take a hike. This action will ruin my Christmas. Let's see. The 15-minute... ES did trade up into the 15-minute gap, by the way. So, ES 15-minute chart. We traded up into this 15-minute gap. It's still in a, relative to this leg, it's still in a discount. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I should have let the trade play out. Maybe I should have left it alone. Perhaps it'll still work. But yeah, this action's just not what you would love to be in. Kind of the action doubts are made of, Tyler, what do you want for Christmas? If you got an extra Bitcoin just laying around, that'd be cool. If not, no worries. If you got one just kind of just collecting dust and you're looking for a good place for it, I'll definitely take good care of it. I can promise you that. Definitely take good care of it. Water it twice a day. Give it the best quality food you can find. So if it's not too much to ask. Jumping from NinjaTrader to TradeSync. Yeah, I originally was wanting to use TradeSync. Bro, here's the other crazy thing about this. One of the main reasons that I ended up switching to PC is because I was like, well, Replicanto is not using Replicanto on a Mac in Ninja, it's just not, it's ass. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back, because I was like, oh, Replicanto and NinjaTrader, I'm gonna get a PC for that. Because TradeSync was having all these issues, bro. You guys remember? It was every day I was seeing stuff about people having problems with the copy trader, and I was like, dude, I can't. One, I don't want to use it, and then two, I'm not gonna promote it. I liked it more. Just on paper, I thought it was better. But if it was having issues, I didn't want to promote that. And then, I try to do my very best, boys and girls. I know all of us trading streamers are looked at as we're all just grifters and scammers and whatever. But I'm not trying to promote shit just for the sake of promoting shit. I still want to promote things that are good quality that I would use myself, and I don't want to have you guys having issues based on something I promoted to, you know what I mean? So I just waited until I got, confidence in it, which I definitely have now. But now I'm willing to promote it confidently because, I've been using it for a few weeks now, and it hasn't given me one single issue whatsoever. And it's, I think it's better. It is a little bit more spendy, obviously, because it's a monthly subscription, but I like it more. So it's kind of just personal preference. It's not like Replicanto's bad or anything. It definitely works just fine. I remember you told me. I know, dude. Stop loss hit, I guess. Yeah, taking in. I don't think there's anything wrong with. Like, I think I have it fixed now, to be honest. Like, I remember I told you I had to find the kind of that sweet spot driver to where I wasn't having the glitches with my 4K monitor, and then wasn't having glitches with OBS. So I have that now. Like, I got it. It's fixed. But I asked myself, I'm like, would my life just be easier if I just had a Mac Studio? Probably. Professor Loki, I am technically, yes. Given my contractual obligations with Tradeify, I cannot commercially promote. Stop trying to get me sued, Professor Loki. I'll be like Jake Fowler in the chat coming back from jail. Guys, I'm back. Guys, I'm back. My ass hurts. Well, from all my research, like if you're just streaming, video editing, trading, Mac is definitely superior. The only thing that like this PC would edge out a Mac in would be like gaming, and that's just not really that's not really of the utmost priority, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, gaming would be the only reason that you would edge out the PC over the Mac, because Mac would actually be much better for me in terms of trading, streaming, and video editing. And then everything, like I have an iPhone, everything's compatible. Like Apple headphones, you know what I mean? The compatibility is nice as well. And like I do all my editing on Final Cut Pro. I still have my Mac Mini. That's what I do like when I edit my reels and whatnot, I use Final Cut Pro. Yeah, boys, this action just ain't in, huh? You feel PC for man, Mac for girls? You know what's funny? One of my buddies, like I think one of the coolest things about a PC is like the lights, and it kind of just looks cool. My buddy's just like, oh, you mean you like that the PC looks like a pride flag? And I was like, dude, that's a good point. So Wolf Dubai, when you say PC for man, Mac for girls, I don't know, maybe I'd say the opposite. I want a pride flag on my desk. One of these markets that gay. Oh, hey boys, I guess it was a good cut of the trade after all. The flush is incoming. The hourly candle is flipping. 10.25. Flush incoming, question mark? Somebody come get her. What would this look like? Where was our -2? Risk reward's definitely there. Lose something late like that. I think I'm gonna give this a try. 50%. Gonna see if this hourly candle can stay bearish. Risking 39 points on 7 micros. And yeah, I'm gonna try to take this down to sell side 420. 420. Maybe you start partialing as soon as this what's weekly open at here? Oh, it's almost a 2-hour weekly open as well. Yeah, probably will partial one time here, slightly weekly open. Try to secure the L and then see if we can get this run down to 420. See what happens, guys. I would say if this trade fails, I'll probably just hop off for the day because I don't want to I don't want to continue trading this. I probably won't even wait for the macro. I'm just gonna get off and go to the gym. Oh my geez. Well, that's not sexy. Jeez, bro. Holy fuck. Yeah, no. Don't like that. Let me hop out of that too. Nope. Let me hop out of that too. Minus 650 per account now. Damn. I might just fucking hop off here. This market might fuck me up, bro. Boys. This market has fuck Tyler's ass written all over it. Jeez. Lube my ass. You got any? If you got some, send it my way. Oh. I mean, I'm happy that like. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if it runs this high out, right, then I've avoided a full stop twice. I mean, so that's good. I'm keeping my losers short here, but this is just not what we want to be in. Now you guys know why I don't prefer this. Now you know why. Because all I see is red. Because all I see is red. Gosh. But that's all right. We've kept the risk pretty dialed in here. 650 per account, 3,300 total across the 5. Here's the executions. Yeah, I don't know. I'll wait this out a little bit, but probably should have shown the patience that I showed yesterday. Just kind of stayed kaput. Everything was still a little bit iffy. So I decided to touch the stove and it didn't work. Should have stayed patient. Good cut. Would have been full stop. Would have been full stop here as well. So this is just, I mean, you see the executions compared to the price. Yay. This will be a funny screenshot though. This would be a funny screenshot. Guys, this is called the, if you ever experience something like this is what I refer to as the cash release strategy. Patented. All the big firms are using it. But yeah, the way that it works is longing when you're supposed to short, and then short when you're supposed to long. That's what we call the cash release. So tell your friends. Hide your kids, hide your wives. It's the strategy that's sweeping the internet and stealing all the hot single women. Yeah, this is booty cheeks. You know, I'm usually fond of such things, but not when it comes to trading. Like, look at these 5-minute candles. Yucky. Oh God. Wait for the macro? Yeah, macro's not for another 20 minutes. Not for another 20 minutos. And yeah, I don't know. I might have better things to do than sit here and stare at this nonsense. If anything, it's going to convince. If anything, I'm going to convince myself to take something else, and it might not. Might just have to wait. Also, let me see. Yeah, man, the poll's pretty freaking split. 200 votes, 52% say flex, 48% say daily. Yeah, I mean, it really is like pick your poison, kind of like which one do you prefer. There isn't one like solid one's way better than the other or anything like that. You like the flex, Tyler? Not even close. Well, somebody was asking me. One of my buddies hit me up yesterday, and he was just like, "Yo, do I do flex or do I do daily?" And I'm like, "Well, first of all, how about you pass the eval first, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. You got a few days to think about it." And the way that I kind of viewed it was, daily payouts are quick money. More so, flex is probably bigger money. Not that you can't make big money with the dailies either, because the dailies like. The 150K account, you can take up to 2,500 daily payouts. But you do have tighter margin with the daily, which is kind of the only, I mean, that's obviously the only downside, right? Tighter margins with the daily versus kind of the standard margins that you would have on a flex or a normal funded account. So yeah, all things to consider, But yeah, I think it also kind of depends on the trader, right? Like if you're a scalper, the daily's probably more, it makes more sense versus like someone that kind of likes to hold trades a little bit. Maybe the flex would be better for that. But yeah, we'll see as things start rolling. I mean, the reality is as people start using the accounts, I think people kind of figure out what makes more sense for them and what doesn't. Show the ES chart as well. What about it? I got the ES. I'm looking at it on my other monitor. I'm not sure what you're want me to see, but yeah, we kind of covered it. I mean, really, the only thing I was worried about coming into today, it was the first thing we talked about on stream was this. London manipulating both sides of Asia. We already manipulated both sides of London, and we're just getting this megaphone broadening formation, kind of seek and destroy. And then tried a long initially to get us to rebalance back into this range. Closed it after the gap that I was trading off of failed, and then tried to get continuation shorts here. Then obviously we're back in the range again. So Yeah, touched the stove already a couple times. Got tagged, little paper cuts. It was like minus 300 each loss, so 650 total per account. Yeah, it's probably, I mean, it's probably going to retrace back up into the range now. At least that's how it looks for the moment. I mean, relatively speaking, we're still in a discount of this range. But yeah, potentially first red day in like 2 weeks. Bummer. Oh, man. Yeah, I just wasn't patient enough today. That's really all it comes down to. All right, Retain. What are you doing? Can somebody, TG or Tyler in the chat, can you guys put this guy in the VIP room? Otherwise, I can do it here. One sec. All right, Retain. You're in the VIP room. On Tradeify, I tried to place a trade and it said multi-bracket orders are not supposed to group mode. How can I fix this? I don't know. Can somebody in the chat answer Cam Blue? He says, I'm on Tradeify. I tried to place a trade. Said multi-bracket orders are not supported in group mode. How can I fix this so I can trade? Yeah, I don't know. I don't execute on Tradeify, so I'm probably not the best to ask. Cheapest premium. I don't know, actually. I don't know what plan I have. I don't want to. Does this go like show my shit if I? Yeah, my current plan is the premium. I bought it for the Black Friday sale. Isn't that over with? But I probably yeah, so second base intervals is on this one. It's on the second to the highest. But yeah, the seconds charts are probably going to hurt you more than they're going to help you. I'm not going to lie. Just from a general sense. Chase the long? No. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Reality is I should have just stayed patient a little bit more today. We'll see what happens here. We'll wait it out. We'll see what the macro brings. We just retraced to 50%. We retraced to this 15-minute order block and 15-minute Sibby, so we'll see if this maybe wants to set up a continuation lower or not. I say this though, I'm not interested in, like, if we start doing, I'm not really that interested in this, to be honest. I get that it kind of looks like market maker buy model here. You know, this is your smart money reversal, but You're also like fading all of this. And this just looks high resistance to me. It looks high resistance until we trade above it. You guys know the drill. Yeah, our first percentage gap's right here. We'll see, boys. 15-minute close in 3. Macro in like 8 minutes. I'm just chilling for right now. Chilling for right now. What are y'all in, though? Some of you guys might be in trades right now, holding. It's just so funny. Short here, and it's like like both times, both 1-minute candles immediately invalidate the trade. Like, it doesn't even feel like I expended any mental capital because both trades were literally a minute long. I guess I'm kind of used to lasting a minute though, so maybe that's why. It feels like I didn't use any mental capital. Took the V shape, yeah. Yeah, I was caught offside there. Hate him. Felt stupid. Hey, that's just market. That's normal market behavior. The market's good at making you feel stupid sometimes. Just try not to do anything more stupid afterward. Ratio alert says it's going to dump. Yeah, I don't know. I think you could flip a coin at this point. New 15-minute candle opening up here. Macro on 5. Yeah, same with me, Paris. I can frame both. I can frame both higher and lower right now. I feel like yet again, which I could have done here too, which is why I'm a little bit, you know, I'm just admitting that I just wasn't patient enough today. It's not necessarily the market's fault here. This is totally, you know, got a little too gung-ho. All right, sometimes I just got to sit back, take a deep breath, say it's okay. It's okay. Just get recentered. Get recalibrated. Slow down to speed up. Slow down to speed up. Remember, boys, we managed risk, and this is, you know, we're one winning trade, and we're make this back with some nice profit too. So just stay patient. Just stay patient. It'll all be okay. It'll all be okay. What's that saying? In the end, it'll all be okay. And if it isn't okay, it's not the end yet. What kind of Hallmark? What kind of Hallmark card bullshit is that, huh? Oh. I think it's the quarter zip. You throw on a quarter zip because they say it makes you look like a finance bro. I forgot finance bros don't day trade. This is the end. Is it just me, or does this also kind of feel like it would be a higher resistant move? Let's watch this 5 minute. We got 1 minute till this 5 minute closes. What am I hitting in the gym? It's a great question. I have not been in the gym yet this week. I'm fucking being lazy and fat. Well, yesterday I basically spent, once I got off stream, I was basically spending the whole time trying to fix my PC issues and then run tests and try to like get it back. What was my excuse? Monday and Tuesday? I don't know what I was doing. I forget what I was doing Monday and Tuesday. Anyway, I was getting caught up in maybe it was like video editing or something. But yeah, I haven't been to the gym yet this week, so I gotta hit everything. Everything's on the table. Your boy is being lazy and fat this week. So we'll see when I get in there, and I'll just say, all right. You guys ever do that? You go to the gym at the beginning of the week, and you're just like, or I should say, not beginning of the week anymore, but beginning of your lifting week, and you just say, all right, what I lift today is going to be 100% based on what's open and what's not. You know, because sometimes, hey, listen, sometimes you want to go hit up chest, but all the benches are taken. So then you're like, all right, back day it is. I mean, the short looks like a decent setup here, bro, but I'm a little bit timid after watching this price action. I cannot tell a lie. I'm a little bit on the timid side. Yeah, boys. I think I'm going to bitch out and tape read this. I'm just not going to be happy with myself if I take a third L trading in this today. I think I'd rather miss a move than take a third L in this range. But I'll tape read this. I do think it looks like a decent setup. I'll say this, if I hadn't already taken a couple L's today, maybe I would take this. So that is definitely playing a factor. But I'll tape read this. Maybe I'll take it on some other funded here. 1 sec. I gotta take some trades anyway, so I don't get a inactivity rule. I haven't traded on this shit in a while. I'll take it on my other, or on my XFAs here. I haven't traded on this thing in like. I'm actually probably close to the inactivity rule now that I think about it. Project X is working, it looks like. So that's good news. Only if we get this retest, though. I'm going against a nice IFV. Yeah, on the 1 minute, yeah. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about right here. But look at the higher time frames, right? Like 15 and 30-minute bearish gaps, 50% of the range. And look at this displacement we're getting, especially like on this 5. We just inversed on the 5. There's nothing really here. Like, I think in a perfect world, this should be what we see, internal to external. I mean, like I said, I think it could be high resistance in here because it took out this low. Like, obviously, you know, you want low resistance, preferably. But yeah, no, I wouldn't necessarily put a bunch of stock in this 1 minute over, you know, what I'm seeing on the 15, 30-minute hourly. Let's see what my... That'll be good. So yeah, guys, I have a limit set here. Well, I'm setting it up here. On these XFAs, I'm gonna go stop up here. I'm not leaving. We got, what is it, 54 right now, so we got 5 minutes till the top of the hour. Five-minute BPR here now. Impez, I don't know if I'd say it's high probability. It's just price action so far this morning has been, I don't think it's been necessarily the hottest so far. So, and there's also a possibility that we will see this trade back up into the range and it'll create that, you know, further that megaphone broadening formation. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, I can wait for a really high probability trade setup to, you know what I mean? I don't need to like worry about making this back today. Usually this is like what, like when I start going on tilt, it's usually when I like try to force myself to get back from red to green on the day. And usually if I'm red, it's because I'm either seeing things like I'm offside, I'm seeing things incorrectly, or price action is just not a great condition to be trading in. Either way, like regardless of whatever the situation is, it's just good to just, you know what I mean, stop forcing it. Don't dig the hole deeper than you need to. Like one winning trade and I'm like, I make that back with profit, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I will take it on the. I will take it on these 5 XFAs. I have not traded. I literally have barely. I've not traded these like at all. I don't know why this is. That's one gay thing about Project X. It fucking changes this shit every single time I move it around. Orders right. Orders right. And, oh, jeez. Are you fucking me? Like, come on, bro. Project X is so fucking ass. Yeah, I've literally taken, like, I think 3 trades on these XFAs total. One loss, 1 partial win, and 1 break even. I'm pretty sure. And I haven't taken a trade on these in some time now. But yeah, these are the 5. Everyone assumes just because I don't show them that I blew them. And the reality is I just haven't been touching them. That's a you problem. You don't have that issue, bro. Every time, like, if I change the outlet, not the layout, like whenever I just switch my monitors, like I drug that tab down to this, it like bunched everything up. Same thing if I like open it on my laptop. The next time I come back to my PC, it'll be switched up again as well. Bro said tape reading this. Yes, pair. I said I'm tape reading this here, and then I'm gonna take it on these funded accounts that I haven't traded on yet today. How long did it take you to get to the finish line? On these? I think it was literally 2 days, maybe 3. Yeah, I full ported, waited for 2 good setups, took 2 good trades with max profit being my TP, and passed them. I mean, yeah, that was it. Why wouldn't you full? Yeah, I might do that, Stixner, to be honest with you. I should probably reach out to them, though, too, and get the API key and get it plugged into Trade Syncer. Give that a whirl. I also, Stixner, I don't know if, like, full porting in December is necessarily the hottest or the smartest move either. You know what I mean? And in October, bro... Yeah, I want to say I passed... I don't remember when I passed these, actually. Might have been, like, late October, I think. When I passed these, and they've kind of just been sitting stagnant. For the most part. But, bro, October was a rough month for me. I mean, I was getting my fucking ass handed to me. I felt like a fair amount. At least in the morning session. Like, you guys remember that. I was getting shat on in the morning, and then it was like... There were a few days where I... would make it back like in the PM session or whatever off stream, but yeah, dude, AM session in October was not good to me. I mean, holy cow. Maybe I'm thinking it was worse than it actually was. I'm looking through my stream. I always title what these are or what happened. Here, what was this? October 9th, probably my worst day of the year. I think I took 3 losses that day. Maybe it was 4. It might have been 4. October 8th, 0-2 plus a break even. Let's see, October Yeah, I remember October 1st was amazing. We caught like this amazing trade, and I was like, dude, October, baby, let's go. And then, yeah, over traded on the 2nd. 3 losses, 1 break even. Next day, 0-2. 2 long stopped in profit on the 7th. The 6th, which the 6th was that a Sunday? Might have been maybe it was a Monday. It was the top of Bitcoin. That's all I know. My birthday, boys and girls. October 6th is your boy's B-Day, and Bitcoin topped out. We are getting potentially left behind here. 150 points caught on longs on the 14th. Buy limit left behind, then a small loss. See, it wasn't all bad. Obviously, like all these losses they're probably like, you know, depending on volatility, but like, you know, we'll say 25, 30 points roughly. Just kind of depending. Obviously, if it was more than that, then it was just high volatility and we use, you know, micros. Well, 110 points caught on the win, October 16th. 90 points, trailed out break even, no trades, break even palooza. Oh, yeah, that was another thing that was happening a lot in October is I was getting break even stopped on winning trades a lot. And that's when I was like, bro, I just need to start taking 1Rs at this point because it was just not delivering. Terrible mistake, then redemption shorts, 150, 2 break even trades, 1 loss. Full port max loss. Wait, what day was this? 24th? CPI day, full port max loss. What was I full porting? I don't remember. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 break even. FOMC day. I don't think I took anything that day. 125-point win. Halloween dub on longs. So that wasn't as bad maybe as I thought it was. I know, like, yeah, mid-November, we had 3 days in a row where I just was losing on the morning session and then like making it back off stream in the PM session, which I posted the executions on Twitter, by the way, boys and girls, for the haters. And then, yeah, now here we are. Here we are. Oh, my God. Man. Fuck me. Dude, guys, this was my day today. Look, just a wee bit early on the longs and a wee bit early on the shorts. Oh, man. Come on. See, I told you guys, cash release. Should have been doing the exact opposite. Should have shorted long. Yeah, fuck. The market got me. Are you kidding? How do you deal with losing streaks? How do I deal with losing streaks? Oh my gosh. Well, limit's coming off. Damn it. Yeah, I guess if you just hopped in off the candle close when the 5-minute inversion happened, there you go. Macro, am I right? Damn. Shit sandwich, boys. Shit sandwich. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Anyway, to answer your question, how do you handle a losing streak? Well, if I'm on a losing streak, I would say if I'm on a true losing streak, I would say like probably half, maybe even more than half of the time. If I actually like self-reflect and I look at my trades that I'm taking and I'm really trying to self-analyze what I'm doing wrong and journal and all that, like it kind of depends. Like you can really determine if you're losing streak is happening based on logical trades, you know, were you patient? I think if I'm in a true losing streak, I'm generally doing something wrong. Like I'm front running things. I'm not waiting for you know, price to be super clear. Like I always say that if I can frame a trade, if I can frame price going either direction, it's just best to not trade, dude. Like, yes, every once in a while you can get kind of lucky and it'll work out, right? And you'll guess correctly, I guess. But for the most part, it's just if you can frame both sides, just fucking don't trade. It's just not worth it. It's just, and that's usually if I'm on a losing streak, kind of what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I will be able to frame both sides pretty easily, but yet I'll still say, but you know, I just think it should do this, and then I put a trade on. I mean, today is a pretty good example of that. Like I did that. You know, I'm like, well, I think it still should go here. And then I put a trade on, and then, you know, you take some really avoidable paper cuts. And that's kind of one of the things that you have to be honest with yourself about, right? And you can't, the last thing you want to do is be a victim to blaming price action as the end all be all. Because if you do that, then you're just not getting better. You're not going to improve by saying, oh, price action is just shit today. That's why I lost. It's just like, okay, yeah, price action was shit today, maybe, but that means you shouldn't have traded, right? That means you should have fucking sat on your hands, been a good boy, be patient. I mean, that's what that means. So you can't you can say price action was bad, but what that should mean, the cause and effect of that should mean that you don't trade. If conditions are poor, you need to challenge yourself to be patient and just not put a trade on. So that's first and foremost, honest self-reflection. And then otherwise, I mean, you can't dwell on it too much. You just got to show up the net. Like that's why I was going to tape read this on these accounts. I'm down $650 per account on these funded accounts today. But I know like one winning trade, I'm going to make $900, $1,000, $1,200 per account. Like, bro, it's not that deep. You know what I mean? You can fuck up. You can make mistakes. The problem is when you let it snowball, right? And like and like I told you guys, like I'd rather just wait for a better day when conditions are a little bit more favorable to just keep trying to, you know, impose my will on the market versus trying to do that here. And then I snowball this into a much bigger red day. You know what I mean? And then you go on full blown tilt, and it's like you can evaporate your progress pretty quickly. So yeah, the only real answer is just self-control, I guess. But you don't really get that until you've burned yourself 100,000 times. You know, Rajiz, I would have been kind of open to explaining it, but the fact that you spammed your message 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, not only will I not explain it, but I will also put you in timeout. Rajiz, more like, geez, why are you messaging so much, right? Rajiz, jeez Louise. All right, timeout you go. I mean, fuck me, man, right? Let's use a little bit of common sense, boys. Fucking eh? Yeah, boys. Well, obviously did not come back for that 5-minute inversion retest after the 5-minute close. Just a kind of a quicker sell-off here, but looks like we're not really displacing through that low either for the moment. 5-minute gap tap. Let's see if this wants to continue. It's just, man, we had pretty clear, like if you're just looking at it from a 15-minute chart. Oops. Like, ain't it funny how on the 1 minute, like just look how noisy this looks. And then just jump out to the 15-minute. And like this looks clean as fuck. If we're being honest. And we know right where it might be going, huh? So yeah, hopefully that answers your question about the losing streaks. I mean, yeah, I think it's just a good day to talk about it because, like, I just, my honest self-reflection with myself today was just, I was a little too impatient. You know, sucked in perhaps on the lower time frames a little bit too much today. Either way, it's just a good reminder of what happens when you get a little bit on the impatient side. What happens, right? So, you know, what's that saying? We don't need to be taught as much as we need to be reminded. Ain't that true? But I think that's also another misconception is like, you guys will follow someone, and not just me, but any trader, but like you'll follow somebody, and I think a lot of newer traders, they kind of just assume that profitability in trading is like a light switch that gets flipped, and then once you have it, like you never lose it, or you never have, you know, you never make mistakes or anything like that, and it's just not true. Like profitability is not something that once you get it, you always have it. You got to obviously maintain profitability, and you know, any trader that's profitable one month could be unprofitable the next. And yeah, I mean, you're a human being, so you're still going to have times where you don't perform as well as you know that you can or should. And that's just part of it. That's why trading is so hard. Right? Because it's not linear. Just like that equity curve on your chart, it's the same with like sometimes your performance, right? A lot of times losses, you know, can they be avoided? Some can, some can't, and being able to honestly discern the difference between them is important. And yeah, just doing your best to learn from it and try and do better next time. But that's all you can do. Price today was like Frodo. It went where you wanted it to go, but stabbed you in the chest on the way. Ain't that awesome? Will we get all-time highs in December? Gosh. You know, on the daily chart, you know what? Let's just fucking clear all this up. Actually, hang on. Yeah, let's clear all this shit up. Get off there. Clean it up. Will we get all-time highs in December? Gosh. What a great question. If I had to guess right now, gosh. All-time highs in December. You know what? Honestly, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, at least on S&P. Maybe we won't hit it on NASDAQ. But, you know, actually, I take that back. We'll say yeah. I'm going to say yes to both. Hedge your bets, boys. What do you guys think? I do think indices can do it. Especially with, you got to keep in mind, rate cuts are likely next week. Right? I think that's what is being forecasted, I believe. I don't know if they have that on here yet. Yeah, they don't have it on here yet. But, right, I think the sentiment is that we will get rate cuts next week. And, yeah, I can't help but think that would not help us see higher prices. And we're not far off all-time highs currently. I mean, we're less than 1.5% off all-time highs on ES. Like, we're not far off now. 3% off all-time highs on NQ. Now, what would be nice is if old Bitcoin would do the same fucking thing for your boy. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. I'm optimistic. I hope, that'd be nice, but I just don't know if I'm confident in that. I wouldn't say that I am, but I wouldn't say that I'm like, I'm not pessimistic necessarily about it either, but just wait and see. Just wait and see. But let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I mean, and then gold, like, gold is such a, you know what? I mean, yeah, just a little bit of technical analysis at least here on gold. If this gap supports, then I think even all-time highs on gold could be in play. If we lose this gap, it's going to get ugly, I think. Right? But, I mean, as long as it supports, I think we'll be fine. If you're looking at it like that. But, yeah, I don't see why not. Don't play with gold, it'll ruin your life. Yeah, I know. It ruined my life when I used to trade Forex, so that's why I haven't traded it in years, boys. And I got to tell you, I mean, don't get me wrong, NASDAQ will ruin your life too, but we're talking gold now. Gold will literally cheat on you with the guy she tells you not to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of what gold's all about. And then, I mean, NQ, you'll see the writing on the wall. You know what I mean? Like you'll kind of know, you'll have this feeling. You're just like, yeah, I know that, probably cheating on me, but like, so like you're not taken by surprise when it happens, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Gold on the other hand will have you, love bombing you and gaslighting you. And, babe, he's just a friend. He's just a friend. He's just a friend. Okay. Do I think price will go even lower today? Are you asking, Ratio Lord? Do I think price will go lower? I mean, I don't know. You probably don't want my analysis today, if I'm being honest. Like, I've kind of shown that I've not necessarily been reading this the cleanest today. But, I mean, this move was clean to the lows. It's just, the exact entry I was hoping to have didn't get offered to me. So, I mean, that's kind of a, you could maybe mark that as like a moral victory, because we definitely got that right. But entry wasn't available for what I was looking for, at least. Do I think we go lower? Gosh, I mean, shit. I just looking at this 15, and let's look at the hourly as well. I mean, yeah. Even if we do, it's just not clean, fast delivery. Everything's really high resistance. Like, that's just, no follow through, really. So based on the way that the 15-minute looks, like there isn't even any inefficiencies in here on the 15 that we're pulling back for. I personally, if I had to guess, and we have SMT at this low as well, I would almost kind of expect us to retrace back to this high now, if I'm being honest. But that's if I had to pick. But luckily for me, I don't have to put a trade on. But yeah, for me today, 0-2. Put the executions back on one more time. I gotta get the screenshot for Tweeter anyway. 0-2, down 650 per account, 3,300 in total across these 5, and then left behind on this last idea that we had. So, yeah, is what it is. Red day, first red day for me in a while, a couple weeks. So it's all good. We'll come back and try to be wise the rest of the week and you know, one good trade away from getting that back with profit. So not the end of the world. Looking ahead to tomorrow, 10 a.m. news, red folder. Yeah, consumer sentiment and PCE price index. All right. But yeah, we'll be back live tomorrow, boys and girls. If I do take anything else today, as of right now, I don't know if I would necessarily expect to. Anything's possible, though. So if I do take anything else, though, I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord and on Twitter. Select plan. It's only today and tomorrow until it expires, boys. 40% off, code Tyler. If you want to give TradeSyncer a try, 7-day free trial. Code Tyler as well for 10% off. What else? I think that's about it. Hit the like button before you guys hit the dusty trail. And, yeah, man, enjoy your guys' Thursday. Go touch some snow or some grass. You know, don't be glued to the chart all day. All right? And don't be too big of a degen. Be the right amount of degen. All right, guys. Appreciate yous. Happy Thursday. I'll see you boys and girls back here tomorrow. Peace and love, everybody.
Tyler Trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler Trade's a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.